relax and continue to enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Please remember that this is a moment of celebration, and we kindly ask that you please respect the audience and the occasion by avoiding personal or political views. Graduation celebrates everyone's achievements, so please clap and cheer all graduates, as some family and friends may not be able to attend. At the end of the ceremony, the senior officers and academic staff will exit the stage. Once the procession has ended, you and your guests will be invited to leave the hall. Please don't forget to take your possessions with you.
Prynawn da, good afternoon, that's better. Ar ran y Senedd ac fel canghellor y Brifysgol, mae'n bleser mawr gen i croesawu chi gyd i'r cynulliad graddio hwn heddiw. On behalf of Senate and as Chancellor of the University, it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to this degree congregation today. Bydd y cynulliad hwn yn dathlu a'ch cyflawniadau chi fel graddedigion newydd Prifysgol Abertawe. This ceremony will celebrate your achievements as new graduates of Swansea University. Rwy'n datgan trwy hyn bod y cynulliad hwn ar agor. I hereby declare this congregation open.
Diolch ganhellor. Raddedigion a gwesteion, awnewch chi cymryd eich seddau. Thank you, Chancellor. Graduates and guests, please be seated. Bydd yr is-ganhellor ar athro Paul Boyle yn rhoi enerchiad croeso. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Paul Boyle, will deliver the address of welcome.
Prynhawn da bawb. Mae'n bleser gen I fel is-ganhellor Prifysgol Abertawe e croesawu e seremoni raddio a dyfyniadau hon. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure for me as Vice-Chancellor of Swansea University to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. Today, we gather to celebrate one of the most memorable days of your lives, marking the culmination of years of education. And on behalf of all of my university colleagues, both here on stage and beyond, our sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. This congregation is a celebration of you and of everything you've achieved during your time with us. The pageantry and tradition on display today, your caps and gowns, the doffing as you cross the stage, are symbols of your commitment and your success. And they remind us of the century of graduates in whose footsteps you follow this afternoon. While each of your paths will have been different, you're all now woven into the rich tapestry of our university's history. That history began on the 19th of July 1920, almost exactly 105 years ago, when King George V laid the foundation stone of our university. In his address, the King gave us the following instruction. It will be the task of your college to send out into the world men and women fully equipped for the material work which awaits them and with minds attuned to high ideal, opened to the rich and varied interests of modern life and steadfastly set towards the service of their fellows. The principles underpinning those words, now over a century old, remain as relevant to us today as they were then. They continue to shape both our teaching and the transformative opportunities that we seek to provide to every member of our student community. Back in 1920, we began with only 89 students. Today, you become part of our large and ever-growing community of over 240,000 alumni from across the world. Alumni who've shared not only the same physical spaces as you, but also our values and our belief that we can go out into the world and change it for the better. Of course, if we've done our job well, your time with us will have provided you with far more than academic knowledge alone. We hope that it's lit a spark that fuels your critical thinking, your ability to innovate, and your sense of social responsibility. As you cross the stage today, I encourage you all to take a moment to reflect on what you've achieved during your time with us. You've pursued your educational goals with great tenacity and against a backdrop of unprecedented global and national challenges, from significant educational disruption, whether at school, college, or university, in the wake of a global pandemic, to geopolitical instability due to climate change, conflict, and war. As global citizens, these issues will have affected you all in some way, but you've navigated them with a resilience that will serve you well in the future. And we, as a global institution, will continue our own century-long tradition of focusing our research excellence on the most pressing issues facing our world. We'll retain our commitment to tackling urgent global challenges head-on, in the hope that those who follow you in future years will inherit a better, more equitable, more just, and more sustainable world than we have today. You, of course, have a significant role to play in that future. Today, you transition from students to alumni, from learners to leaders, and to the change makers of tomorrow. Inevitably, there'll be ups and downs in the years ahead, but if your time with us has served you well, if we've equipped you with the right skills and with the long-standing values of our university, I have no doubt you'll go out into the world and you'll go a long way. Before I finish, I'll take just a moment to acknowledge some of the people who've supported you during your time with us. To the families, the friends, and the loved ones who've stood by you, offering their love, encouragement, and support, thank you. To the staff who've guided and inspired you, thank you for your dedication and commitment to our students. I know that today is a source of tremendous pride for you too. To our graduates, our class of 2025, enjoy today's congregation. With all of its tradition, pomp and ceremony, you deserve every piece of it. And remember, today is not goodbye, it's a celebration of your journey so far and the multitude of possibilities that lie ahead of you. I congratulate each and every one of you, and on behalf of all of us at Swansea University, I wish you every success. Diolch yn fawr.
Bydd yr athro Tristan Watson nawr yn cyflwyno'r rhan gyntaf o gyflwyno'r rharddigion i'r genhellor. Professor Tristan Watson will now present the first part of the presentation of graduates to the Chancellor.
Ganghellor, mae gen i'r fraint o gyflwyno i chi raddedigion yr ysgol peirianneg awyr ofod, sifil, drydanol a mecanyddol a'r ysgol peirianneg a gwyddorau cymhwysol sydd wedi ennill dyfarniad gan Brifysgol Abertawe. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you graduates from the School of Aerospace, Civil, Electrical and Mechanical Engineering and the School of Engineering and Applied Sciences who have gained an award of Swansea University. I dderbyn gradd doethur mewn peirianneg mewn deunyddiau modelu a gweithgynhyrchu, to receive the degree of Doctor of Engineering in Materials, Modelling and Manufacturing for the thesis entitled Development of Zinc, Aluminium, Magnesium Alloys for Galvanizing Applications, Daniel Britton. Well done, Dan. For the thesis entitled Optimization of Sinter Quality Using the Sinter Pot Pilot Facility, Sulaiman Butt. For the thesis entitled Advanced Clean Water Treatment at Tata Removal of Colloidal Silica, Sedar Dogan. For the thesis entitled Addition of Alloying Agents to Improve the Performance of Zinc Aluminium Metallic Coated Steel, Matthew Goldsworthy. For the thesis entitled Graphene-Based Electronic Sensors for Gas Detection, Danielle Goodwin. For the thesis entitled Characterization of Sustainable Materials for Can Making, Emily Holding. For the thesis entitled The Development of a Solution-Processed Top Electrode for Perovskite Solar Cells, Jack Horn. For the thesis entitled Linking Microstructure and Performance of Functional Coatings and Engineering Materials Through Multiscale and Correlative Microscopy Methods, Jebin Jestin. Well done, son. For the thesis entitled Next Generation Automotive Corrosion Protective Coatings based on novel pigments containing organic ions, Gareth Jones. For the thesis entitled High Temperature Corrosion Resistance of Nickel-Based Superalloys Used in Industrial Processes, Kapalo Ramsani. For the thesis entitled Enhancing Decision-Making for Root Cause Analysis of Width-Related Defects in the Hot Strip Mill Using Machine Learning, Samuel Latham. For the thesis entitled Development of Silicon Carbide Devices for Next Generation Surge Protection for Power Protection Circuitry and Power Electronics, Finian Monaghan. For the thesis entitled Chromate-Free Corrosion Protection of Zinc Aluminium Alloy Coated Steels, Peter Morgan. For the thesis entitled Novel Galvanic Coatings for Airport Ground Support Equipment, Daniel Murphy. For the thesis entitled Digital Twin Application for Analysis and Design of an Automated Large-Scale Steel Plant Ladle Pouring System, Ivan Popov. For the thesis entitled Advanced Manufacturing Techniques, Rodri Rees. I dderbyn gradd doethur mewn athroniaeth mewn peirianneg gymegol, to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical Engineering for the thesis entitled An Examination of the Effectiveness of Proof Testing Regimes for Emergency Shutdown Valves, Stephen Kreischer. I dderbyn gradd doethur mewn athroniaeth mewn cemeg, to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry for the thesis entitled Solution Processed Small Molecule Memristors from Nanowire Arrays to Thin Film, Aaron Cookson. For the thesis entitled Design of Radical Materials and Systems Towards Optospintronics, John Hudson. For the thesis entitled Ruthenium Polypyridal Complexes in the Exploration of the Chemical Biology of Mismatch DNA, Natalia Kolosvari. I dderbyn gradd doethur mewn athroniaeth mewn arloesaidd ynni, to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Energy Innovation for the thesis entitled Possibilities for Using Hydrogen as an Energy Innovation and Accessibility Solution for Sustainable Development in Africa, Edmund Murategwa. I dderbyn gradd doethur mewn athroniaeth mewn peirianneg deunyddiau to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Materials Engineering for the thesis entitled Optimization of Next Generation Galvanizing Pot Hardware, Giovanni Alperone. Hello, Alex. Congratulations. For the thesis entitled Photochemical Characterization of Perovskites to Inform Stability and Sustainability, Alexander Doolin. For the thesis entitled Synthesis of Solid-State Nasicon Electrolytes for Sodium-Ion Batteries, Rebecca Griffin. Congratulations. For the thesis entitled Development of Sodium Solid-State Electrolytes for Solid-State Batteries, Anna Michalak. For the thesis entitled Influence of Corrosion on High Cycle Fatigue Behavior of Custom 450, Kemgil Oziapek. I dderbyn gradd doethur mewn athroniaeth mewn gwyddor chwaraeon ac ymarfer corff, to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Sports and Exercise Science for the thesis entitled The Use of Intelligence and Investigations to Uncover Wrongdoing in Sport, an Ethical Analysis, Julia Cook. Congratulations. For the thesis entitled Optimizing Older Adults' Home Spaces to Support Independence, Activity, Connection and Well-Being, Noreen Meghani. For the thesis entitled Fair Equality of Opportunity, an Ethical Framework for Classification in Paralympic Sport, Richard Parnell. For the thesis entitled An Investigation of the Biomechanical and Social Influences of Head Acceleration Events and Concussion Management in Women's Rugby, Freya Petrie. For the thesis entitled Feasibility of Integrating Faster-Acting Insulin Aspart with Dose Adjustments as part of a multiple daily insulin regimen around physical exercise in adults with type 1 diabetes, Jason Pitt. For the thesis entitled The Application of Advanced Data Analytics to Quantify Performance in Professional Rugby Union, Georgia Scott. For the thesis entitled Advancing the Real-World Assessment of Movement Quality Using Low-Cost Wearables and Advanced Data Analytics, Alex Swain. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth drwy ymchwil mewn cemeg, to receive the degree of Master of Science by Research in Chemistry, Anupama Bandrunayaka Patabandi Mudia Anselage. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth drwy ymchwil mewn peirianneg drydanol ac electronig, to receive the degree of Master of Science by Research in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Victoria Thraves. To receive the degree of MSc by Research Energy Information, Alejandro Benavides La Choncha. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth drwy ymchwil mewn peirianneg deunyddiau, to receive the degree of Master of Science by Research in Materials Engineering, Alice Armstrong. Sian Morris. Carrie Prescott Tagg. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth drwy ymchwil mewn peirianneg feddygol, to receive the degree of Master of Science by Research in Medical Engineering, Catherine Prentice. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth drwy ymchwil mewn gwyddor chwaraeon ac ymarfer corff, to receive the degree of Master of Science by Research in Sport and Exercise Science, William Barnett. Lewis Evans. Daniel Walker. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn peirianneg meinweoedd a meddygaeth atgynhyrchiol, to receive the degree of Master of Science by Research in Tissue Engineering and Regenerative Medicine, Sarah McCarthy. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn gwyddor chwaraeon ac ymarfer corff, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Science, Ellie Tarsi. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn peirianneg gymegol, to receive the degree of Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, Abdullah Al-Rashidi. Elias Muzamhindo. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn peirianneg drydanol ac electronig, to receive the degree of Master of Science in Electronic and Electrical Engineering, Badur Arbalushi. Congratulations. Reem Al-Majim. Gazul Al-Shamari. Abdul Ejaz. James Nyam. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn arweinyddiaeth a rheoli peirianneg, to receive the degree of Master of Science in Engineering Leadership and Management, Rakesh Pamarthi. Well done. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn peirianneg deunyddiau, to receive the degree of Master of Science in Materials Engineering, Oluwatosin Adebayo. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn peirianneg pŵer ac yn ei cynaliadwy, to receive the degree of Master of Science in Power Engineering and Sustainable Energy, Daniel Ibianu. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn reality rithwyr, to receive the degree of Master of Science in Virtual Reality, Owen Clark. Christopher Hardwick. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn peirianneg gymegol, to receive the degree of Master of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Tilanka Anderson. Joe Cairns. Reem El Hussein. Taron James White. Aaron Lewis. Evan Reutz. Cameron Toombs. Archie Willock. Kirsten White. Tom Belmain. Sarahana Kemjong. Rathika Ellen Rinish. Layla Gibbons. Bryn Goss. Stacey Ochieng. Victor Stilianu Stromstad. Daniel Sullis. Samuel Williams. Well done you. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn peirianneg mewn gwyddor deunyddiau a pheirianneg, to receive the degree of Master of Engineering in Material Science and Engineering, Sarah Krall. Oliver Meek. I dderbyn gradd meistr mewn peirianneg feddygol, to receive the degree of Master of Engineering in Medical Engineering, Rebecca Avelise. Scarlett Griffiths. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn peirianneg biofeddygol, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering, Faja Albalushi. Well done. Millie Barnes. James Beckson. Matthew Earl. Ethan Griffiths. Ibrahim Luckman. Ellie Rose Thomas. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn peirianneg gymegol, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Salem Al-Ajmi. Mohammed Al-Jadai. Mohammed Al-Murjan. Mohammed Banoman. Brent Davis. Malue Dirar. Mohammed El-Taki. Charlie Heaton. Faris Johar. Riyad Lukhtor. Onyi Lau. Matthew M. Thomas. Austin Mills. Talal Owayed. Ryan Palmer. Holly Riddler. Isabel Walters. Harrison Quinn. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn peirianneg electronig a thrydanol, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Electronic and Electrical Engineering, Ahmad Adbiz. Taif Ahmed. Ibrahim Al-Abdullah. Mohammed Al-Mahmoud. Youssef Al-Sayyeh. Oluwadare Borbade. Brahim Bouzidi. Salvatore Costanza. Hussein Tasma. Oliver Fish. Bright Hamadzripi. Henry Hicks. Jack Hunter. Modu Job. James Lowbury. William Oostvold. Parthiv Saha. Jamie Samuel. Yaqub Shams. David Watkins. Yuping Sheng. Zain Kaiser. Madhuri Good Pedi. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn peirianneg gyffredinol, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in General Engineering, Brendan Albiston. Tyler Began. Erin Eastland. Gilbert Jones. Paisley Newitt. Alistair Trail. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn peirianneg, mewn gwyddor deunyddiau a pheirianneg, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Material Science and Engineering, Hawra Khalid Al-Jabri. Alexander Asker Peters. Katie Farmer. Toby Hodges Long. Lui Cheng. Oliver Mitchell-Moore Hawkins. Vivian Pepple. Fletcher Rees. Noel Thomas. Joshua Truswell. Kyriakos Singis. James Wheatley. Luke Wilkin. Timothy Williams. Ganghellor, dyma diwedd y rhan gyntaf o gyflwyno'r graddedigion. Chancellor, this concludes the first part of the presentation of graduates.
Bydd y ddebrau ganhellor yn cyflwyno'r hober rhagoriaeth mewn dysgu ac addysgu I Dr Joel Hyfryd o'r Ysgol Perianneg a Gwyddorau Cynhwysol. The Pro-Chancellor will present the Excellence in Learning and Teaching Award to Dr Joel Hyfryd of the School of Engineering and Applied Sciences.
Every year during graduation, the university presents a series of awards to academic and support staff in recognition of their outstanding contribution to our students' academic work and to their pastoral care. In this ceremony, we're presenting an Excellence in Learning and Teaching Award, which is given to individual members of staff. It's important that you know, and it's very special, that the nominations for these awards come from the students themselves. Dr Loveridge is an Associate Professor of Chemistry within the Faculty of Science and Engineering. He received a number of nominations from his students who were keen to highlight the engaging and supportive learning environment he provides. Students also commented on Dr Loveridge's ability to render complicated concepts of organic chemistry easy to understand. They also noted how inclusive Dr Loveridge's lectures are and how supportive he is of all his students. Dr Loveridge is obviously passionate about his subject, and this is clearly communicated through his teaching. Moreover, the care and attention he gives to each and every one of his students makes him the best kind of lecturer. It's with great pleasure that I present Dr Loveridge with this award today. Llongyfarchiadau, congratulations.
Bydd y cynhellor yn rhoi gradd hanrhydedd I Siwan Lillycrap a gyflwyner gan Elen Rhys. The Chancellor will confer an honorary degree on Siwan Lillycrap, presented by Elen Rhys.
Gyfeillion, pleser yw cyflwyno I chi Gymraes, merch leol, cyn-disgybl ysgol gyfungwyr, cyn-fyfyriwr a chyfaill ffyddlon i'r brifysgol hon. Pen campwr rygbi, ysbrydoliaeth I ferched ym mhob maes. I'm delighted to present an honorary award to a local, a former student and a forever friend of this university. Rugby champion and an inspiration to Welsh women, indeed women everywhere, Siwan Lillycrap. It all began in a field in Waenarlwydd, a village not far from here. A young girl watched her father coaching rugby and her brother playing at the local Waenarlwydd RFC. There was no girls' team at the club. So Siwan had to wait until she was 17 to start playing rugby, but what a start it was. And 2 weeks after being on the pitch, she made her senior debut. But then again, in the meantime, she'd been brought up in the rugby community, in its unique atmosphere, and served her apprenticeship, not with a wall, but as a water girl. Siwan channeled her passion for sport into a sports science degree taken at Swansea University, At the same time, playing rugby for, yes, you guessed it, Waenarlwydd RFC. She graduated in 2009 and moved on from Waenarlwydd to a team where she could develop further, Neath RFC in 2011. After nearly 5 years in the extended Wales squad, Siwan earned her first cap during the 2016 Women's Six Nations Championship, debuting against Ireland as a second-half substitute for Rebecca Rowe. Her performance secured her a starting position in the match against Scotland at the Knoll. She went on to play for Swansea RFC and the Ospreys women before joining Bristol Bears in England's top-tier Premier 15s in 2020. In June 2022, she transferred to Gloucester Hartpury. Throughout this time, Siwan continued at Swansea University as head of rugby between 2017 and 2022, managing over 300 players across men's and women's programmes from grassroots to high performance levels. Siwan was appointed Wales captain in autumn 2019, leading the team to test wins over Ireland and Scotland ahead of the 2020 championships, through the 2021 Six Nations and the 2021 Rugby World Cup in New Zealand and the Women's Six Nations Championship in 2022. Being a captain was challenging enough, but on top of that, she was involved in the complex negotiations involved in turning the women's game in Wales professional and improving the opportunities for women, captaining through the transition from amateur to the professional era. She was only one of 12 at the beginning. Now there are 37 fully contracted individuals. On the 30th of November 2022, Siwan announced her retirement from international rugby, but not before she earned a total of 51 caps. She only ever missed one test match, and that was due to injury in the 2021 Six Nations. She ended her career on a high at Gloucester Hartpury by winning the PWR Cup. But her career is certainly not ended. Now she leads the way, working with future Welsh stars, managing the women's and girls' pathway and serving as head coach of Wales under-18 girls. She joined the ranks of commentators too, and is a brilliant TV and radio pundit, able to do so fluently in 2 languages. Part of the team covering Men's Rugby World Cup in France in 2023. A player, a captain, coach, manager, broadcaster, she fights for change, striving for equity and equality for women in sport. Dyma I chi ysbrydoliaeth I ferched Cymru, merched ym mhobman. Rhywbeth a eginodd mewn cae yn Waenarlwydd ac a dyfodd I newid y byd. I've heard her say that perseverance and resilience are the keys, but she credits her family as her inspiration. Her dad, the coach she watched from the sidelines, is here today, as is her mum, who supported her travelling all around the world. And there's the extended family supporting her. And, of course, her fiancé, Cara Mai Hope, who incidentally brought Siwan here on Tuesday to watch her graduate from the medical school at Swansea University. Llongyfarchiadau, Cara Mai, but today it's Siwan's turn. Mae hi yn fraint fawr I fi, Siwan. Llongyfarchiadau mawr a radd anrhydedd gwir heiddiannol. It's with huge pleasure that I present this honorary award today to Siwan Lillicrap. Chancellor, I present to you Siwan Lillicrap as most eminently worthy of being admitted to an honorary degree Master of Science of Swansea University. Ganghellor, cyflwynaf I chi Siwan Lillicrap fel un sy'n llawn heiddi cael ei derbyn I radd anrhydedd meistr mewn gwyddoniaeth Prifysgol Abertawe.
Siwan Lillicrap, by virtue of the power invested in my office, I admit you to the honorary degree Master of Science of Swansea University, and to all the privileges of this distinction, and I welcome you to the fellowship of the university. Siwan Lillicrap yn rhywunwedd'r awdurdod ymddiriedwyd yn fy swyddi, rwyf yn eich derbyn I radd ar ynrhadedd maestr mewn gwyddoniaeth Prifysgol Abertawe, ac I holl fraintiau'r anrhadedd hon ac na'i croesawu chi I gymrydoriaeth y Brifysgol hon.
Good afternoon, Prynawn da. It's a real honour to be standing here today receiving a special award from Swansea University, a place that has had significant impact on who I am today. From being a student here, to AU President, to a member of staff, Swansea University has always felt like home. I've made memories here that will stay with me forever and friendships that will last a lifetime. Not every place gives you that feeling, but Swansea did. It prepared me for the challenges and opportunities that followed in my career, and that I'm forever grateful for. Experiences shape perception. They test you, they stretch you, and through them, you learn. Swansea gave me confidence, belief, and most importantly, a sense of belonging, something I carried with me throughout my career, both in rugby and beyond. My journey in rugby was not always straightforward. It was full of setbacks, but it was also full of lessons. I didn't receive my first cap until the age of 28. And for anyone who knows rugby, you'll know what I mean when for anyone who knows rugby, you know what I mean when I say I was a classic team bin Druce in the extended squad. Always the pad holder, the extra training number, always the bridesmaid and never the bride for 5 years. But through hard work, resilience, and belief, I finally achieved my dream. But once the goal and dream was met, more dreams and goals kept growing. From a player to captain, and eventually helping shape and lead the change for women's rugby. But no, being captain was never easy. But then again, nothing worth doing ever is. One of my proudest moments in my career is when we helped secure the first professional contracts for women's rugby in Wales, a landmark for women's sport and women. And this is just the beginning of what must continue. Because according to the World Economics Forum, the current rate of progress, we won't reach full gender parity until 2158. That's 5 generations from now. That simply isn't good enough. So today, I have 2 real messages for the graduates. Have a voice, be heard, fight for what you believe in. Don't stand on the sidelines and be a bystander, because what is easy isn't always right or the best option. Follow your dreams, set targets, be brave, be resilient, and most importantly, be kind and make a difference. And I'm sure your experiences in Swansea University has given you the confidence to do that. And always remember, bleed green. Diolch o'r galon, Prifysgol Abertawe.
Nawr bydd egwyl gerddorol ffer gyda perfformiad gan Jonathan Lacett. There will now be a short musical interlude performed by Jonathan Lacett.
Don't be a leaf if you can be a tree. Don't be a raindrop if you can be the sea. For a leaf may fall, but the tree remains. It may never rain at all, but the sea remains. So better to be the tree and the sea. See? Don't be a cloud if you can be the sky. Don't be a feather, be a bird and fly. Clouds roll by, but the sky rolls on. A bird can fly with a feather gone. Be the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. See? Don't be anything less than everything you can be. So don't be a sail if you can be a boat. Don't be the lining if you can be the coat. You can lose a sail, but a boat will float, and a coat without a lining is still a coat. So better to be the boat and the coat. Don't be a stick if you can be a drum. Don't be the sugar, be the plum, by gum. You can break a stick, but a drum will beat. Without sugar coat, plums are good to eat. Better to be the drum and the plum and the coat and the boat and the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. See, don't be anything less than everything you can be. So don't be a moo if you can be a cow. Don't be the furrow if you can be the plough. 'Cause you can't get milk from a moo, no way. And the furrow's in a rut, but the plough's okay. So better to be the cow and the plough. Now, don't be a sting if you can be a bee. Don't be a 2 if you can be a 3. Sting can't make you a honey bun. Take 2 from 3 and you've still got 1. Better to be the 3 and the bee and the cow and the plough and the drum and the plum and the coat, boat, bird, sky, tree and the deep blue sea. See, don't be anything less than anything you can be. Oh, don't be the string if you can be the kite. Don't be the darkness if you can be the light. You can lose a string, but you'll fly a kite. But can anybody here fly a kite at night? Better to be the kite and the light. Right. Don't be a tail if you can be a dog. Don't be a bump if you can be a log. You can wag a tail, but you can't wag he. A bump without a log isn't much to be. Better to be the dog and the log and the kite and the light and the 3 and the bee and the cow and the plough and the drum and the plum, the coat and the boat and the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. See, don't be anything less than everything you can be. So better to be the dog and the log and the kite and the light and the 3 and the bee and the cow and the plough and the drum and the plum and the coat and the boat and the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. See, don't be anything less than everything you can be.
Bydd yr athro Tristan Watson nawr yn parhau I gyflwyno'r graddeddigion i'r deprwy gynhellor. Professor Tristan Watson will now continue with the presentation of graduates to the Pro-Chancellor.
Deprwy gynhellor. Mae'n bleser I gen I gyflwyno I chi raddedigion o'r ysgol peirianneg, awyrofod, sifil, drydanol a mecanyddol ar ysgol peirianneg a gwyddorau cymhwysol sydd wedi ennill dyfarniad gan Brifysgol Abertawe. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you graduates from the School of Aerospace, Civil, Electrical and Mechanical Engineering and School of Engineering and Applied Sciences who have gained an award of Swansea University. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn peirianneg feddygol, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Medical Engineering, Haza al-Haza. Alia Fatima Zaki. James Bach. Penelope Dean. Simran Fernandez. Alex Graham Woolard. Phoebe Larby. Mariam Nabina. Sarah O'Day. James Sanderson. Ruby Watson. Aisha Watts. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn peirianneg gymegol, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Rhys Jenkins. Harvey Wyatt. I dderbyn gladd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth mewn cemeg, to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Oscar Baum. Maximilian Bradbury. Billy Britton. Ewan Duncan. Lowry Howard. Olivia Irvine. Eleanor Jones. Casey Lillis. Konstantin Malinowski. Laura Mason. Lainey Millard. Annapurna Morris. Jacob Price. Gareth Rawlins. Abigail Taylor. Joshua Templeman. Matthew Thomas. Sophie Wilkes. Alexander Wills. Maria Zhukowska. Evan Lloyd. Alec Ward-Hill. Owain Davis. I dderbyn gradd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth, mewn gwyddor chwaraeon ac ymarfer corff. To receive the degree of Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Science, Kian Abraham. Thomas Affley. Ishmael Aslam. Joshua Atkinson. Colin Ull. Lauren Baker. Maddie Baldwin Charles. Max Barr. Ayala Bateman. Daniel Blasiza. Patrick Braddock. Abigail Bradley. Daniel Brown. Luke Burton. Jack Byrne. Toby Cadman. Edward Cecil. Sarah Clark. Amy Cole. Greg Cross. Rachel Curry. Rukia Curtis. Rebecca Daniels. Elliot Dasgupta. Cliff Dava. Chloe Davis. Ethan Davis. Tim Davis. Tom Davis. Zachary Douglas Boisson. Natalie Edwards. Connor Evans. Jacob Evans. Michael Evans. Jamie Farrer. Podrick Finn. Tom Florence. Tiago Ford. Alexander Foster. Finlay Francis. Long Hei Fung. Olivia Getgood. Ellie Goff. William Grant. Sophie Griffiths. Cerys Groves. Christopher Harris. Daniel Hearn. Joe Hill. Luke Howard. Jessica Highland. Adam Ireland. Katie Irvin. Koki Izumi. Yasmin Jaff. Aled James. Keris James. Michael Jenkins. Rhys Jones. Thomas Joyce. George Kennedy. Samuel Lambourne. Holly Leggett. Rodri Lewis. Ben Lipton. Nathan Locke. Maya Lockley. Samuel Marsh. Matthew MacDonald. Mally McGregor. Liam McGroarty. William Midwinter. Emma Miles. Ollie Moody. And graduating from the stage, Tanwen Moon. Jacob Moore. Pridian Morgan. Alex Monroe. Scarlett Newby. Jamie Nicklin. Arjun Pada. Joel Parry. Dylan Patrick. Max Pillinger. Eleanor Powell. James Prendergast. Joshua Pryor. Ethan Ranson. Harvey Reid. Louis Rees. David Roberts. Lois Robbins. Jack Rosser. James Rowe. Dia Sandhu. Molly Schofield. Monty Scott. Aidan Seifert. Fabienne Chariat. Joseph Southgate. Emily Starr. Oscar Stewart. Camelia Stoimanova. Sung Lok Him Anson. Ben Thomas. Joseph Tippin. Isabel Tomlin. Charlotte Tree. Abigail Testin. Gregor Tutt. Alex Underhill. George Walker. Harrison Walker. Eve Watson. Phoebe Watts. Evan Williams. Yat Wong. Evangelos Kisirianos. Benjamin Atkins. Jamie Blair. Jodie Bletcher. Tristan Cass. Joseph Clark. Well done. Rhys Moore. Benjamin Morgan. Last but not least. Corey Sibley. Ddirprwy ganghellor, dyma ddiwedd cyflwyno graddedigion y cynulliad hwn. Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates at this congregation.
Bydd yr canhellor yn rhoi gradd anrhydedd I Eleanor Barker, MBE a gyflwynir gan Elin Rhys. The Chancellor will confer an honorary degree on Eleanor Barker, MBE, presented by Ellen Rhys.
Wel, gyfeillion, mae'n bleser I gyflwyno I chi nawr. Gymraes ac athletwraig a enillodd fedalau dirifedi gan gynnwys yn y gemau Olympaidd. Mae wedi cyrraedd y brig y myd seiclo. Fe'i magwyd yng Nghaerdydd, mae'n fam ac yn ysbrydoliaeth. It gives me great pleasure to present this honorary award to Welsh world-class professional cyclist, world champion, Commonwealth champion, Olympic champion, indeed Wales's most decorated female Olympian, Eleanor Barker, MBE. Eleanor grew up in Cardiff and was just 10 when a chance sighting of the Maindee Flyers Cycling Club, close to her home, ignited a passion that would become the start of a stellar career. So she took up cycling with the Maindee Flyers and was recruited into the British Cycling's Olympic Development Academy. After her A-levels in 2013, she moved to Manchester to train full-time at Manchester Velodrome. In 2011, Eleanor won silver in the time trial at the UCI Junior Road World Championships in Copenhagen. She went on to compete at the UEC Under-23 Junior European Track Championships in Portugal, where she won gold medals in both the individual pursuit and the team pursuit in the junior category. Indeed, she became the Junior Time Trial World Champion in 2012 and was subsequently named Carwyn James Junior Sportswoman of the Year at the BBC Wales Sports Personality of the Year Awards in 2012. Eleanor quickly made her name as a team pursuit specialist, winning world titles in 2013 and 2014 and an Olympic gold in Rio in 2016. She's been a Commonwealth champion too, and what a moment that would have been to hear the Welsh national anthem on the podium. Success continued with multiple European, World and Commonwealth medals and a silver in the team pursuit at the Tokyo Olympics. And on the day that she won the Olympic silver, she also discovered that she had something else to celebrate. She found out she was pregnant with her first child, making Nico the youngest ever Olympic medalist. This coincided with her decision to begin road cycling, and she joined the newly formed Women's World Tour road team UNO-X. Nico was born in March 2022, and within 5 months of giving birth, Eleanor was competing again. Nico, however, who's now 3, says he now has much better muscles than his mother. Incidentally, during her cycling career, pre-Nico, Eleanor also studied for a degree with the Open University. In 2023, she rode to 7th place at Ghent Wegelum, 3rd in the national ITT and 4th in the road race, and on the track won a double gold at the World Championships in Glasgow. Eleanor followed this up with a silver in the Madison and bronze in a team pursuit at the Paris Olympics. So for those of you who've been counting, Eleanor has the full set of Olympic medals: gold in Rio, silver in Tokyo, silver and bronze in Paris, is a world champion 7 times. Eleanor has also just announced that she is pregnant with her second child, due at the end of the year, and she will be aiming to return to the top level ahead of the LA Olympics in 2028. She's here with Mum and Dad, who live in Cardiff, still near that Maindy Stadium. Dyma I chi enghraifft o athletraig aruchel a dynes ysbrydoledig. Eleanor Barker is an exceptional sportswoman and role model. Her focus and drive is an inspiration to any young person with the passion to succeed in sport, or indeed any career that they set their heart upon. Rhowch long gyfarchiadau, twym galon, please congratulate Eleanor Barker. Chancellor, I present to you Eleanor Barker, MBE, as most eminently worthy of being admitted to an honorary degree Master of Arts of Swansea University. Canghellor, cyflwyna fi chi Eleanor Barker, MBE, fel un sy'n llawn heiddi cael ei derbyn i radd eran rhydedd meistr yn y celfyddydau, Prifysgol Abertawe.
Eleanor Barker, by virtue of the power invested in my office, I admit you to the honorary degree Master of Arts of Swansea University and to all the privileges of this distinction, and I welcome you to the fellowship of the university. Eleanor Barker, yn rhywedd yr awdurdod am ddiriedod yn fy swyddi, rwyf yn eich derbyn i radd eran rhydedd, meistr yn y celfyddydau Prifysgol Abertawe, ac I holl fraintiau eran rhydedd hon ac yn eich croesawu chi I gymrydoriaeth y Brifysgol hon.
Thank you so much, Ellen, for that lovely introduction, and also to all of the graduates for letting me share in your very, very special day. I'm so happy to be here. When I was first approached about receiving this honour, I felt really flattered, but actually also a little bit out of my depth. I just thought about all of the work that you've all put in over the last few years to get to wear the cap and the gown and get to stand on the stage in front of your family. And I realised that all I've really been doing is riding around in circles. But I've managed to justify it to myself, and I'd like you to humour me for the moment. If you could just close your eyes and picture an Olympian. You might be thinking something along the lines of Usain Bolt or a Greek god, statuesque kind of lump of muscle and natural talent. And this is fair. Most people do think of athletes as being jocks. And yeah, fair enough. In some cases, this is true. There are a few lucky genetic freaks who can get a long way on physical capabilities alone. So you might ask, as I have, what am I doing here in a university? A place that belongs to academics, to scholars, people who achieve great things with their brains, not with their bodies. But I'm going to tell you a secret, and that's that most athletes are actually nerds. We're geeks of our sport, and that's not true more for anyone than it is of cyclists. Decent enough physical prowess will get you started, it'll get your foot in the door, but the critical push, it often comes down to an extraordinary ability to obsess over details, relentless pursuit of knowledge, and this desire to never stop educating yourself in pursuit of a big goal. This is something that I'm sure you can all relate to. To sit around the table with athletes, you'd perhaps expect a lot of bravado, some locker room talk, bragging. However, the reality will probably surprise you, and the conversations are a lot more boring than that. They tend to revolve around PSI, CDA, watts per kilo, and a lot of the things that just mean nothing to most people. An event that lasts a little over 4 minutes can produce enough data points and statistical graphs to fuel hours of conversation. It's usually a place in which you're more likely to be complimented on a nice data set than on your muscles. So as a self-confessed scholar of cycling, it really means a lot to have my sporting achievements recognised academically, to feel like I can belong among people who are achieving great things with their minds, even if I do feel a little bit guilty that I haven't sat a single exam for this. I'd like to thank Swansea University for having me today, and congratulations to every student here on your achievement today. Thank you very much.
Bydd y graddedigion nawr yn derbyn enerchiad gad undeb y myfyrwyr. Graduates will now receive an address from the Students' Union. A wnaeth yr holl raddedigion sefyll os ydych chi'n gallu. Could all graduates please stand if you are able to?
Dosbarth 2025. Mae'n bleser gan undeb y myfyrwyr eich croesawu ar y diwrnod arbennig hwn. Dyma'ch cyfle i ddathlu eich cyflawniadau gwych, i ddiolch i'ch darlithwyr ac wrth gwrs i gael un ddawns olaf i lawr stryd y gwynt, un picnic olaf ar y traeth neu gerdded i'r mwmbles. Mae Abertawe'n gadael ei hôl ar raddedigion yn hir ar ôl iddyn nhw adael. Mae'r ddinas hyll brydferth hon yn dod yn rhan ohonoch chi ac yn aros yn eich calon am byth. Rwy'n gobeithio ar ôl i chi ein gadael ni, y bydd yr atgofion o'r ffrindiau rydych wedi gwneud, y diwrnodau fel Varsity, Dawns yr Haf a'r nosweithiau ar ein treithau bendigedig yn aros gyda chi am flynyddoedd lawer. Mae pawb ar y llwyfan hon a phawb sy'n eistedd y tu ôl i chi mor farch o bopeth rydych wedi gyflawni, ac mae pawb wedi bod yn hapus i'ch cefnogi ar hyd y daith hon. Dyma eich cyfle chi nawr i ddangos eich gwerthfawrogiad am yr holl gariad a roddwyd i chi gan eich teulu a'ch ffrindiau.
Class of 2025, it is the Students' Union pleasure to welcome you on this very special day. This is your opportunity to mark your amazing achievements, thank your lecturers, and of course, have one last dance down Wine Street, one last picnic on the beach, or walk along the Mumbles. Swansea stays with graduates long after they have left. This ugly, lovely city becomes a part of you and stays in your hearts forever. I hope that after you leave us, the memories of friends you have made, the days like Varsity and Summer Ball, and the evenings spent on our beautiful beaches stay with you for years to come. From everyone on this stage and everyone sitting behind you, they are so incredibly proud of what you have achieved and have been happy to support you throughout this journey. It is now your chance to show your appreciation for all the love that has been shown by your friends and family.
Graddedigion, awnewch chi droi o amgylch ac ymuno â ni wrth giro dwylo i gymredoio'r rai sydd wedi gwneud y diwrnod hyn yn bosib i chi.
Graduates, please turn round and join us in a round of applause for those who have made this day possible for you.
newch chi eistedd os gwelwch yn dda. Please be seated. Bydd yr is-ganhellor yr athro Paul Boyle yn cyflwyno anerchiad I gloi. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Paul Boyle, will deliver the closing address.
Class of 2025, take in this significant moment in your lives. You've made it, you've proven yourselves, and your time with us will launch your career and serve you for the rest of your life. You filled your friends, your families, and your university lecturers with immense pride. We hope that as you leave today, you take with you special memories of your time with us. Swansea University has always been more than an academic institution. It's a vibrant community where lifelong connections are forged. So, of course, you cannot leave. You now follow in the footsteps of those who've come before you in joining our global alumni family, who are there for you as you were there for each other during your time with us. Graduates, as you stand on the brink of an exciting new adventure, I'd like to leave you all with this final thought. The future is not something that happens to you. It's something that you create. Enjoy the rest of this memorable day, which we, up here on the stage, are honoured to have been part of. Class of 2025, carry the pride of Swansea with you.
Llongyfarchiadau mawr I chi gyd a'n graddedigion newydd ar eich llwyddiant tailwng a phob dymuniad da am y dyfodol. Many congratulations to you all, our new graduates, on your well-deserved success and every possible good wish for the future. All good things must come to an end, including this wonderful congregation. Rwy'n datgan trwy hyn bod y cynulliad hwn ar ben. I hereby declare this congregation closed. Almost.
Raddeddigion a gwesteion, os ydych chi'n gallu, awnewch chi sefyll I ganu anthem genedlaethol Cymru. Graduates and guests, if you are able to do so, please stand to sing the Welsh National Anthem.
Mae hen wlad fy nhadau yn annwyl I mi, glwad bairthach yn torion enwogion o fri. A'i gwrol rafelwyr, glwad garwyr tramad, dros raddyd gotlasant a'i gwaed. Glad, glad, glaidiol rwyf I mlad, tramor a'n fyr, i'r bir hoff bai, o badded
Raddyddigion a gwesteion, os ydych chi'n gallu, rydym yn gofyn yn garedig i chi aros ar eich traed nes bod yr rhwmdaeth academaidd wedi gadael y neuadd. Graduates and guests, if you are able to do so, we kindly request that you remain standing until the academic recession has left the hall.